Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm once again here at Melbourne Tullamarine Airport, about to catch a Rex flight on their 737 to the Gold Coast. My flight returning from Gold Coast is already on my channel. It was a Bonza flight, operated by Flair Airlines. This was also on board a Boeing 737, but it was a Flair 737, not a Bonza one. That flight was on board the 737 MAX 8, whereas this flight is just on board a 737-800. Time to check in. My flight today is being operated by a 9-year-old Boeing 737-800. It is currently registered as Victor Hotel Mike Foxtrot Mike, also known as VH-MFM. This aircraft was originally delivered to Jet Airways in India in November 2014. Rex received this jet in September 2022. My flight today is leaving from Gate 12 in Terminal 4. Here is my boarding pass.
Good, yourself?
Thanks. Perfect, thank you.
Thanks.
How are you today?
Since I'm in the back half of the plane, I have to board from the tarmac and up the stairs, instead of going through the jet bridge. The one benefit of boarding from the tarmac is you get a good view of your aircraft before you board. Good, yourself?
Yeah, pretty good.
The 737's Rex U's own a 3-3 seat layout. This layout would be used by nearly every standard 737 in the world. Obviously, corporate and government jets would be different. I am seated in seat 17A, which gives a nice view of the wing.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Now we will have a look at the seat. The legroom is good and is pretty standard for a domestic airline in Australia.
Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to the flight deck. Captain speaking. My name's Jamie.
There is a recline button which does not work.
Service to the Gold Coast. Just waiting
There is no separate headrest on the seat. There is obviously a blind on the window. The tray table is a decent size and can slide towards you more if you need it. Here is the safety card in the seat pocket. Here is the in-flight drinks menu. Also in the seat pocket there is a Rex Truly Oz magazine. Above the seats there are individually controlled air vents for every seat, as well as an individually controlled reading light. The armrest can also be lifted.
I would like to welcome you on board your Rex Flight ZL658 up to the Gold Coast. Today's flight time is approximately 1 hour and 40 minutes, as we have heard prior from our captain. My name is Samantha, and it's my pleasure to be your cabin manager on board today's flight. Please ensure you're now taking your assigned seat and your seatbelts are firmly fastened. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a row without a seat in front, all carry-on items must be stowed in the overhead lockers, keeping your floor area clear. If you do require any assistance today throughout the flight, or there's anything we can do to make your journey out to the Gold Coast more comfortable, please don't hesitate to ask one of your friendly flight attendants as we make our way throughout the cabin. Once again, a very good morning and welcome on board.
After not too long, we begin to be pushed back.
Flight attendants on board this morning's flight at the front of the cabin, we have Brooke, as well as Manaki, and Austin in the middle of the cabin. May we please have your full attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this Boeing 737 aircraft. Blow into these mouthpieces. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention.
After pushback, we start taxiing to the runway. In the distance, you can see a Thai Airways A350, which is parked, and the Jetstar A320 or A321, which is most likely taxiing to the runway. I also saw what is potentially a Royal Australian Air Force 737. If it's not Air Force 737, then it would be another corporate jet. I'm pretty confident it is a Royal Australian Air Force 737 though. As we continue taxiing, we pass a Air New Zealand A320 or A321. Today we are taking off on runway 27 at Melbourne Tullamarine Airport, which means we're taking off towards the west. As we turn onto the runway, we get a great view of the international terminal and some of the planes that are parked, including the Emirates Airbus A380 and the Etihad Airways Boeing 787. Once in the air, we make a few turns and start heading towards Gold Coast. Around 20 minutes into the flight, the crew came around and gave us our snack as well as a drink of water. You could pay for other drinks as well, which were on the drinks menu I showed you earlier, which I will show you again in a moment. Our snack today was 2 little pieces of lemon and yogurt slice. enjoyed that slice and thought it was really good. Now we will have a look at the toilet. It's not that special, it's just your standard plain toilet. From what I can see, it seems to be kept pretty clean, so that's good. I was seated a few rows back from the emergency exit row. You can't see much of the ground from where I was sitting because of the wing, so if you want to be looking out the window and looking down on the ground, then you'd be better off sitting in front of the emergency exit rows or further back down the aircraft. With 20 to 25 minutes before landing, we started to descend. Enjoy the approach into Gold Coast Airport as it's really scenic. Today we are landing on runway 32 at Gold Coast Airport. This means we are landing facing north.
time difference between Queensland and Victoria. Please remain seated with your seatbelts firmly fastened until the aircraft has come to a quick stop and the captain...
I enjoyed my flight today on Rex. I haven't flown their economy before, but I have flown their business class with an upgrade from economy from Adelaide to Melbourne, which I will leave a link in the description to that video. The aircraft was pretty clean, and I don't think there was really anything wrong with the flight. So yeah, pretty good experience on Rex. Price-wise, this flight cost me $109 per ticket and a booking fee since it was a deal through Webjet. Here is a Bonza 737-800, which is actually on lease from Flair Airlines. This is like what I'll be flying back to Melbourne on in a couple of days, which I already have the video of that on my channel, and I will also leave a link to that in the description. Welcome everyone to Gold Coast Airport. Just for anyone wondering, to get from Gold Coast Airport to Gold Coast the city itself, I call it the bus from the airport to the tram stop, which the route ends at. That was the Broadbeach tram stop, and from there I call it a tram to the actual city area itself. Thank you for watching everyone. I have more videos like this on my channel if you'd like to have a look at them if you haven't already, and I hope to be doing more videos like this in the future. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and bye for now.